Namaste, this is JVN Dr. Vishal Saxena, Associate Professor in Mathematics and Statistics in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss on the module paired t-test, and this paired t-test is a part of the course Research Methodology and Biostatistics under the program of BPT, means the Bachelor of Physiotherapy 6th semester and Bachelor of Optometry 6th semester. And this part paired t-test is a part of the t-test, and t-test is based on the t-distribution. So this t-distribution or t-test is a very important part of the statistics and just useful for the research scholars also, and for the purpose of the research as well as the students of UG and PG level. So just this paired t-test is one of the component of the t-test, and as all we know that what is t-test. T-test is a statistical procedure, a statistical test by which we can just find the difference between the means of the two between the two groups or the two populations. And this t-test can be divided into three parts. One is called the just one sample t-test, and second is known as the independent t-test, and third, which is the subject, which is the session of today's, is the paired t-test. The paired t-distribution test is a important part, and just by this we can find, we can determine the mean difference, means the difference in the mean values for the two sets, two data sets, and to be 0. So this test, this paired t-test can be used to determine if the two data sets, two sets will have the mean difference as 0 or not. So in this test, every the quantities or the entities are just taken twice. So taken twice because just for the result of the paired observations. So the objective of this paired t-test is that to determine the mean difference between the two data sets, between the two observations in pairs will become whether it will be 0 or not to test it. So to understand this, we take some examples and the conceptual part of this test with mathematical concepts. So we share some slides. So initially we are given that the definition part of the paired t-test. The paired t-test gives a hypothesis examination of the difference between the population means for a set of random samples whose variations are almost normally distributed. So again it is giving that, it is explaining that the paired t-test gives a hypothesis examination, hypothesis statistical examination of the difference between the population means and for a set of random samples. For the random samples whose variations are almost normally distributed. The subjects are often tested in a before-after situation or with subjects as alike as possible. The paired t-test is a test that the differences between the two observations are 0. So just we have explained it previously that the main objective of this test is that the differences between the two observations are 0 and to determine it. So let us assume that the two paired sets such as xi and yi for I equal to 1, 2, 3 to n, such that their paired difference are independent and which are identically and normally distributed. So we are taking the two sets of xi and yi, and for these are the n values from I equal to 1 to n, and such that the pair difference are independent, which are identically and normally distributed. So these differences must be normally distributed, and then the pair t-test concludes whether they are notably vary from each other or not. The paired sample t-test, sometimes called the dependent sample t-test, so it is also known as the dependent sample t-test, and it is a statistical method which is used to determine whether the mean difference between the two sets of observations is 0. So that is the main purpose of applying this test, is that the difference between the mean values for the two sets of observations is 0 or not, we can determine by this test. In a paired sample t-test, such each object or the entity is measured 2 times, that is twice, and which results in pairs of observations. Now common applications of the paired sample t-test include case control studies or the repeated measure designs. So these cases, like the control studies and repeated measures designs, are the examples, are the application part of this pair t-test, and we can understand by one example there. So we can see there, suppose you are interested in evaluating the effectiveness of a company training program. So if we in this example, if we want to just find or to check that effectiveness of a company training program, then how can we check this? So it is explained here. One approach you might consider would be to measure the performance of a sample of employees before and after completing the program. So it means just if we want to check the effectiveness of a company training program, then we have to take the sample before the commencement of this program by the company, and just after finishing of this program by the company. So we will have the two samples, and we can apply the paired sample t-test to just find out the effectiveness, the effectivity of this training program in the company, and analyze the differences using a paired sample t-test. Now paired t-test formula. So paired t-test is a test or the statistical test which is based on the differences between the values of a single pair, and that is one deducted from the other. In this test, what should be the formula? The formula of the paired t-test is defined as the sum of differences of each pair divided by the square root of n times the sum of the differences squared minus the sum of squared differences overall of the differences. So we can understand this formula like as there is given that sum of d means sum of the differences between the sum of differences of each pair. So first we have to take the difference between each pair, and then we have to take its summation. In the denominator, what is given that n into summation d square. So n represents the total number of observations, and d is the difference between the between the two respective data, like xi minus yi. That is the d there. So we can find there n into summation d square minus summation d whole square and upon n minus 1. So by this just concept of t, we can find out the t statistic, and then we can apply the method of the paired t-test. Now characteristics of the paired t-test. The data is taken from the subjects who have been measured twice. 95% confidence interval is obtained from the difference between the two sets of joint observations. So in this test, 95% confidence interval can be obtained from the difference between the two sets of the joint observations. how to find the pair t-test. Now we are having step by step the procedure, so that how to apply this pair t-test. So we take these steps. Let us take two sets of the data that are related to each other. So initially we are just taking the two sets of the data xi and yi, which are related with each other, and now just we can say like xi belongs to x is the one data set, and yi is the ith element of the set y, the data series y, and I belongs to 1 to n, and follows these steps given below to find the pair t-test. So first point is that assume the null hypothesis that the actual mean difference is 0, because now it is a statistical test, so we have to apply that we have to find the t statistic there. And how can we apply? Assume the null hypothesis that the actual mean difference is 0. So this is our null hypothesis, where just we take the mean difference is 0, and in the alternative hypothesis we can assume that it is not equal to 0. Determine the difference di, which is equal to yi minus xi, and compute the mean differences. Third point is compute the mean differences. Then fourth point is that calculate the standard error of the mean differences. And now we can find the standard error of the mean differences, which is equal to like SD upon under root n. So standard error can be calculated by this formula, SD upon under root n of the mean differences, and where n is the total number and SD is the standard deviation of the difference. After that, determine the t statistic value. So just next we have to put these values like the mean difference and the mean difference, which is equal to like this, and the other term just we have discussed previously, the term of di, which is deviation term, and now we have to put these values in the formula for the t statistic. Then after that just refer to the t distribution table, and now we have to use the t distribution table, and we have to compare it with the t n-1 distribution. So we can compare we can use the t distribution table and compare it with the t n-1 distribution, and it gives the p value. So all we know that what is p value in the statistic, the subject of statistics, and therefore if p value is obtained, then we can just apply the statistical procedure of t pair t-test, just like for the level of significance, whether it should be applied or it should not be applied. Means when the given statement, the null hypothesis can be accepted or rejected. So it will depend upon the our test of the level of significance, and when we just apply the level of significance test, so we can find whether just the result of the null hypothesis, means the difference between the mean values for the two sets become 0 or not. If it becomes means if it should be 0, then it means the null hypothesis should be accepted, and if the difference is not equal to 0, then it means the null hypothesis must be rejected. So this is the paired t-test, and paired t-test is a part of the t-test, which is a statistical test and very important part to compare the mean values for the two groups, two series, just two samples. So students are advised, to start with the concept of the t distribution test. What is t distribution? Then they must read what are the components of t distribution, and when and why, which test should be applied, means one sample t distribution test, or or the independent t-test or the like paired t-distribution test should be applied. So students are also advised that they take some numerical problems. First they should take the solved problems and just you can see the solution over there on the books, and then you must take some unsolved questions and try to solve them for the just practice of this test, and you can check your answers whether it is correct or not. And after that you must know what are the application part of this paired t-test or the other components of the t-test. With this I conclude my today's session. Thank you.